So I just wanted to put on a different t-shirt.
There's nobody out here anyway, so
Let's see.
just gotta wait for people. You can dig on my royalty-free music in the background. I'm gonna set your phone up so you can watch it.
Yeah. Can you get the... I can't get a grasp on it. Thank you.
Oh, somebody's out here. Can you hear me? I was having problems with my phone earlier. Can you hear me? Can anybody just say if they can hear me or not? I don't. Oh, okay. Okay.
Daughter, wait.
CLC, can you hear me? That's the important thing. I was having problems earlier. Are you getting audio on us? Okay, thank you. All right. Is the music?
Also, I'm offended by that comment. What? Daughter. You get a name and
what
I don't.
You?
I'm just daughter.
Oh.
You just called me daughter. I'm offended.
She. CLC is a she.
My apologies.
Is the music too loud in the background? That's just some royalty-free music that I'm playing. Okay, apparently nobody's gonna answer me. All right.
Oh my God, the old Wonder Woman is here.
Yeah, Linda Carter.
Yeah.
Okay, and son. I hope she never gets mistaken for a boy. I really don't.
I'm adjusting
Are you trying to prove to everybody that you're a girl now?
No, it's just adjusting my shirt.
Are you doing that stupid Justin Bieber thing?
Wait, we gotta do hard hands.
No, we're not gonna do hard hands.
Wow.
You can do hard hands on your own time, not on my time. This is my channel. There will be no heart time or heart hands.
Hard hand. I'm a rebel.
Can anybody answer me? Is the music in the background too loud? It's just some royalty-free music I'm just playing in the background. Let me know if it's too loud, please. Okay, you're a white girl and it shows, all right? Hello, Margot. Margot, could you tell me... Okay, Linda, Wonder Woman just answered
Wonder
that.
Woman!
Wonder Woman! She did that thing, right? Did she, like...
Yeah.
She had the bracelets of gold or something.
What background music?
You can't hear it? Huh, I thought for sure you'd be able to hear it. It's just something background music. It's royalty free, so I can't get any copyright infringements. You can't hear it? Really? Oh, wow. How about now? Yo, we're getting down. I'm not a rap guy. Actually, I can't do this.
Yo.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll make it really easy here, just so, for our sake, you guys will have to listen to just this.
I'm old enough.
You're holding it. Dumpster diving dad. Hi, how are you?
He stole your
My what?
niche.
No, he didn't. No, he
It's a
didn't.
joke.
No, he didn't steal shit. He's a cool dude. I like watching him. He's realistic. That's what I like about him. Dumpster diving is it's a hobby that we do. And dumpster diving dad, do you see this right back here? That's from dumpster diving.
Oh, I thought you were pointing at me.
I'm not pointing at you. I didn't get you out of a dumpster. This right here. This came out of a dumpster. My little lava lamp. I have another one over there that's all white.
Don't forget about this thing.
What thing?
The wall thing?
Oh, I already pointed that out many times.
To him?
Not to him. Yeah, this big circle thing here came from Kirkland's, out of Kirkland's dumpster. Yeah, oh God. Our couch was a curb find. What else have we got in the house that's dumpster diving? We left a lot of stuff behind in Illinois when we moved down here. So
You're trying to relive the 70s?
Who?
Margot said that. She said he's trying to relive the 70s.
What?
The lava lamp.
Oh, sorry, Margot. My brain is somewhere else. It's I was waiting. I was selling a gift card in the marketplace. For those of you who saw my little post on Facebook, I had a lady just jump out of absolutely nowhere and accuse me of being estranged from her.
No, arranged.
Well,
get it right.
but she meant estranged. But she said, "Don't trust this guy.
Don't-
He's a liar."
Wait, hold on. Did you post the screenshot on
Yeah,
Facebook?
I did. Yeah,
Okay.
hang on. We'll get it for you and read it to you exactly. And the bitch's name is Patricia Morris. She's here in Newport Richey, Florida.
Okay, this is what he said.
This is what she said.
Stay away from this guy. He's nothing but a liar, and he's been estranged from his daughter for years. Be
I'm surprised it wasn't a
careful. Be careful if you happen to deal with him. Probably stolen property.
Yeah, I've never stole or sold stolen property in my life. I've never taken a damn thing that wasn't mine or that I found in a dumpster. But yeah, name is Patricia Morris, and here's the best thing about it.
Morris.
She is a home health care nurse. I have never run into this woman ever in the year and a half that we've lived down here. Hey, Sam. And it's just amazing to me that somebody would just come out and say that. I've never dealt with this woman. This is my first time dealing with her ever. And she come out and just basted me right there on my own post.
Technically, slander.
Well, I know, but what good is it going to be for me to go after her?
Well, according to Mom's message, she.
We don't want to talk about that. You know why? Let me tell you why.
Oh, okay. I could understand why.
See?
Yeah.
See? So has anybody got any plans for tonight? Tonight's New Year's Eve, right? Yeah.
Yes.
New Year's Eve. Like the post that's going around, I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to wear to the living room couch tonight. Because I'm not going anywhere. I haven't gone out on New Year's Eve since, oh my God, beer, and more beer for tonight. I haven't gone out New Year's Eve and probably since I think the last time I went out, I was late 20s, back when I was still drinking and being an asshole. I stopped drinking. I'm still an asshole. I'll be asleep by 10 o'clock. I'll be asleep generally about 45 minutes after I take the NyQuil Z. So it all depends on when I'm going to take that. Entertain people. I got to get something to drink.
Okay.
I give you Miranda.
I'm here. Yeah,
Make them laugh. Be funny.
I don't usually, kind of going off of him, I don't celebrate New Year's Eve. I'm only 20, but like I don't do anything. I find it something absolutely pointless to go out.
Don't look at me. Look at the camera.
To go out and celebrate a holiday that's nothing but people going out getting drunk. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely pointless. I've been seeing this post around on Facebook. It really makes sense. Kind of connects to it. It's the average DUI ticket is $10,000. The average funeral is $7,000. And the average taxi ride is $12. Make sure you don't take away somebody's life. Spend the $12 instead of almost $11,000.
Yes. Hey, tactical technician, there you are.
Oh, see, someone clapped for me.
Good.
Come on, go clap.
What you didn't see, I was behind the camera and I was making faces. I was trying to get her to crack up, but she held it together. Back on the subject of drinking and driving on New Year's Eve. This is why I do not drink anymore. In 19.
But you're drinking right now.
No, liquor. Back in 1986. No, I'm sorry, 88. I was at work and they took us all out. We went out and I forgot that I had to drive a long way home and I was smashed. I should have never got behind the wheel of my car. I did, and this was in Palatine, Illinois. I ended up hitting a guardrail, taking the guardrail out, taking the entire driver's side of my brand new car completely out. The door was hanging by one hinge. The tie rod busted, so one tire was going this way while the other one was going straight. I drove it down a main in a main highway, Route 53, straight into Rolling Meadows, Illinois, at 2 o'clock in the morning. Never got pulled over, never got stopped. Made it to a friend's house, knocked on her door. She let me stay there overnight. I got in the morning. I seen the damage I'd done to my car. I filed a fictitious police report that said my car was hit. My insurance company bought it. They paid for my car. And I said to myself that this has got to stop, or else the next time I'm going to get so lucky. And to this day, it still bothers me that I did what I did, because I'm much more responsible than that. I just made a complete and total error, misjudged the night. My head, I started out that night, I was going to go out, have a good time, and just relax, have one or two beers.
That's
and
how
then,
it always starts.
yeah, well, then people started buying shots, and then shots turned into joints in the parking lot. That turned into cocaine in the back of somebody's car that I was working with. That turned into more shots at the bar, and it just was a horrible night. And I just thank God I didn't kill anybody. I thank God that I got away. The biggest thing is I didn't hurt anybody. I don't think I could live with myself. I don't think I could handle living with myself if I hurt somebody.
Sorry.
So that's why I don't drink anymore. And I shouldn't say I don't drink anymore. That's a wrong statement. I don't drink to the capacity that I used to. I used to take a Jack Daniel's bottle straight and just down it. I was stupid. I was stupid. I had extremely low self-esteem back in them days. My first wife had divorced me and just ruined my life. And, the cops are on their way to arrest me now. Well, you know what? Jurisdiction from Illinois to Florida doesn't work. And that was in 88. So
Plus, the statute of limitations.
Statute of limitations. But, I really have never really told anybody that story except for my wife, Lisa.
I knew this story.
And, well, I told you guys. Because I told you because I want you to learn from it. Not that I ever have to worry about you getting drunk and driving a car. But it's just one of those things. It's just it's the extreme low point in my life that woke me up. It took me a while. I had to come up with $500 for deductible on my car to be fixed. I was without a car for 2 weeks. I had to stay at a hotel out in Cook County, Illinois, because I could not get home. Nobody would come and get me. And even if they came and got me, I'd have nobody to get to work. So I had to stay at a friend's house and took a train to work every day for about 2.5 weeks before I got my car back. And it's just, people make mistakes in life, but that's how we learn and become better people. You're absolutely right, Sam. And, I share this story with the hopes that maybe somebody who might be going out tonight and putting down a few beers might go, hey, I remember that idiot talking about cracking up a car.
The long-haired hippie.
The long-haired hippie.
No, the sensitive bigot. You gotta get it right.
I forgot, Pete. Pete the Patriot calls me the sensitive bigot. I guess that means I hate you for who you are, but I understand what you're going through. I'm not really sure how that works. Hey, Harley Rob, how are you? Man, it's nice to see you out. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. I was sitting here waiting for somebody. I was selling a Chipotle. What the hell ever? I was selling this online. It's $25, and I was the person offered me $15 for it, and I said, sure, come on over. And I said to myself, she's never going to show up. And about 5 minutes before we went on, she sent me a text. My boyfriend says it's not worth it. Okay, $25 for $15. That's just not worth it. That's a terrible, terrible, terrible deal. I mean, come on. My hair's sticking in my beard. At least it's not the other way around. Mm-hmm. It's a good thing my beard isn't sticking in my eyebrows. Mm-hmm. That nobody would see me. And it's warm in here. Is it warm in here?
No.
God, I'm sweating. Why am I sweating?
Because you're just so hot and so good looking that you just exude all this sweat.
Do you want me to pay you the money I owe you now or later? Because obviously...
I told you not to talk about that.
Obviously, I'm paying you if you're saying that because it's not even closely true.
I told you not to talk about it.
I'm one of those hot flashes. Yeah, maybe. No, I'm one of those guys. I'm not lucky. The older I get, the uglier I get. It's
I've never seen this man's chin, so he could have some weird chin underneath all that.
I've had a beard since I was 18, 19 years old. I shaved it off one time and cut my hair really short for my first wife, to work for her father in Coca-Cola. And it was the biggest goddamn mistake of my life. It was funny how she told me. I had a job.
Yeah.
I had a job. And I come home one day and there's a whole shaving kit in our bathroom. You know, the shaving cream, razors, scissors, and I'm thinking, is she opening up a barber shop? And I didn't say anything. She didn't say anything. I come home the next day, it's sitting there again. I'm like, what is going on? I didn't say anything. She didn't say anything. Third day, I come home from work, it's still sitting there. I go, what is with all this crap? Oh, you're shaving and cutting your hair. I am? Why? You met me, I looked like this. Now all of a sudden I'm not good enough? No, you start work tomorrow with my dad. I do? Well, wait a minute, what about my job? Well, you call him and tell him you're quitting. And you know, I was easily run around by this woman, so I did it. And
Are we doing well?
are we doing well?
Harley Rob asks us, hope y'all are doing
Yes,
well.
Harley
Are we
Rob,
doing
we
well?
are doing extremely well. We are having a good year. It could be better, but everything could get better.
No.
Everything could get worse. Speaking of, a lot of people have been wanting to know with my wife Lisa what was going on with her while she was in the hospital, what we had found out, and I've been not hitting on the point exactly. What's that say?
CLC in Florida says, OMG, my husband always had a beard, mustache, etc. And one day my daughter and I got home, he had shaved. My daughter cried and so did I.
I'm lucky. Lisa accepts me for the way I look. Of course, I was a lot better
Well,
looking
the
when she
first
met me.
the first man she married wasn't
Hey,
a prize
come
winner.
on, come on. It's your dad. Come on.
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
All right. Well, I like I've always told you, I will be more than happy to take over where your father walked away. My saying is simply this: stepfathers are the men who stepped up when the real fathers stepped down. And I don't like the word step anything. I don't even like to say we have steps on our porch. I just call them up and down thingies. So, you know, I don't like stepdaughter. I don't like stepfather. I don't like that name. Rattle Trap Fishing. Hello. I don't know. Am I a part of your subscription? Do I have you? I'm not sure. Must have.
But anyways, you were saying about
Oh, but back to my wife, Lisa. She did go in the hospital on Christmas Day. Christmas evening. I think I took her in about 7 o'clock, and I had to stay there until midnight because I just couldn't. I have a bad back. I couldn't sit in those chairs much longer. And she was just going to sit there waiting for my father was sperm donor to my. That's exactly the way I look at it. He's a sperm donor. He doesn't even talk to her. But anyway, we'll get off that subject. It's not worth it. I came home at midnight. She had to be transferred to another hospital due to the no urologist on site because she had kidney stones.
you might want to say what a urologist is, just in case.
I'm sure everybody knows what a urologist
I'm
is.
just saying.
Okay, a PP doctor. All right.
There could be that one person out there that's like, what is
Well, they can look it up later. I don't think that the general public doesn't. There's not anybody who doesn't know what a urologist is.
Just
It's a guy who really gets into ural.
yeah.
He's a urologist.
But anyways, continue.
So she got to the next hospital at 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so it would have been a long wait. Plus, once they came and got her, I wouldn't have been able to go with her anyway. She was about 30 minutes away from here. Yeah, I get you, Rob. So she gets to the hospital. I call her the next day, and she hits me with the news that I didn't want to hear. She didn't want to hear.
None of us wanted to hear.
She is a type 2 diabetic, and that's why she got the kidney stones. So it was a shock to me, especially because my late wife, Linda, was a hardcore diabetic, meaning she was a brittle, which is the worst case scenario for diabetes that you can have. And I lost Linda 20 years ago, November 1st, she died from complications of diabetes. So, not that what Linda was and what Lisa is are the same, but that word diabetes just throws a scare into you, you know?
Yeah.
I've had you for a long time, and I'm here in Florida. I've been here in Florida before. Oh, before. Okay, I'm sorry. I have a lot of people on my list, and it's so hard to keep everybody in my head straight. I don't know if she passed a kidney stone. Who asked that?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. No, Linda. I don't know if she passed yet. I think she has, but she has a stent in her urethra tract to keep it open to pass the stone more easily. She developed a urinary tract infection from the kidney stone scraped in the inside, and it got infected. So she's on pain pills or antibiotics for that, and the stent for the releasing of the stone. But the bottom line was that the word diabetes scared me. It really did, because not that I have to go through the extent that I went with through Linda, but it was the word itself that scared me. I didn't want to. I just remember. It's just all the stuff that I went through with Linda was just so incredibly bad. What's wrong?
It's upsetting. I don't want to cry on camera.
Nobody's gonna hold it against you.
I know, it's just... They don't need to see me in a blubbering mess of tears with my eyes.
Well,
and
then
face
stop.
red
This is
blotches.
supposed to be a fun live
I
stream.
know.
We're supposed to have fun. So have fun, goddammit.
Don't you tell me to have... Don't you force me to have fun.
But it upset me too. I mean, it really did. Only because I'd been through it before. Yes, that's exactly it, Margot. The past memories came back. And I remember, I remembered all the trouble that I went through with Linda. I remember all the midnight scares, of running, and I used to call it cooking up her glucagon. She had two little vials. One was a dry powder, and one was a let's see.
I know.
And one was a liquid that you pulled out of the one and shot it in the other one. You mixed it up and you draw it out and you shot them, and it brought them back. And sometimes that wouldn't work. Sometimes I'd have to use the fast dissolved tablets on her. I'd have to pour a Mountain Dew down her throat half the time. One time she bit these two fingers because the doctor forgot to tell me that when a person's having a diabetic seizure, their jaws clench up. Well, she was biting her tongue. She had literally a portion of her tongue. She was biting through it. Blood was gushing. And I couldn't wait for the ambulance to come there to give her a muscle relaxer to release her jaws. So I stuck my fingers in her and I literally pulled her jaws apart. When her tongue snapped back in, I was pushing it and she came down, she clamped down, and she had me. Oh my God, she had me. My fingers took over 2 months to heal, and she got me right on the knuckles. I mean, she had this much of my fingers in her mouth, just biting down.
See,
and it was terrible. It was scary.
I don't.
It'll go away.
What's funny about that situation is when you said cooking up glucagon, I imagined you like sitting hunched in the corner like Gollum with a spoon and like cooking it on a spoon like.
Oh, my precious.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing too. No, but she's a type 2.
Yeah.
And it's going to be better. She has the ability to reverse it. At this point, they caught it really early. So, and what did you learn? What did I learn? About not sticking your fingers in diabetics' mouths? That my wife's a type 2 diabetic?
She's got a strong bite grip?
Tactical technician, you need to clarify because I missed it. But if you're wondering what I learned that you don't stick your fingers in the mouth of a diabetic who's having a seizure. And it hurts. And the funny thing is when she came to and she knew about it, she apologized endlessly. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so, don't apologize. You didn't know you were even doing it. Or maybe she did know she was doing it.
She's like, oh, you fucking asshole.
You jerk off. One really quick story with Linda, and I'm going to get off this subject. Needless to say, the type of diabetic she was, we were in the hospital ER a lot. She was in the hospital a lot. At one point, she was in the hospital for 3 months straight. Okay, yeah, tactical technician. Yeah, you're right. I learned that. But she was in the hospital for 3 months straight once.
Just for a clarification before you continue, is this where you would like bring Bobby back and
Yes.
forth? Okay.
Yes. My wife also had a seeing eye dog because she lost her eyesight to diabetes. I would, in the morning before I left for work, and I drove an hour and 15 minutes one way to work. I would get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, take her seeing eye dog with her. Would you go grab that picture of her and Bobby? I want to show everybody. It's the one with the white shirt, long hair.
In the frame?
Yes, they're all in frames.
Well, no, because you have the ID
No,
one.
no, give me that one. That's the one I want to show everybody. This is my late wife, Linda. I didn't know that picture was an upside down. And let me see here. Hi, Pete. How are you? This is my late wife, Linda. Can't get it to focus in on her. And that's her seeing eye dog, Bobby, who both have since passed away. And then you want me to pick that? I didn't realize it was upside down. Grab her ID. Maybe that'll work better. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah. She lost her will to live. She lost everything. And the sad part about it was she was such a beautiful girl. I mean, she was gorgeous.
Bobby or the dog?
Bobby was the dog. This is the same picture, but this is her ID. This is what she had from Leader Dog. And it had her dog on there. And then this is what she had to carry with her so she could take her dog into stores and restaurants without getting hassled. But we still got hassled. And it was terrible. But they have both since been gone. Linda passed away 20 years ago, and Bobby passed away in...
She was what,
2009, 8 or 9. She's been gone, so yeah. But back to the other story real quickly. I was there at the hospital every night. I ate dinner there. I was there so often, I got an employee discount. That's how much they had it. I was there. And one of the girls I saw there who worked in the kitchen, I saw her every night when I was there. Every night. One day she says to me, she goes, now I worked outside. I worked in, outside clothing. When it was cold, I was wearing Carhartts and big boots. And I came in, I was a little dirty. And she said to me one day, she goes, I see you here all the time. Are you visiting somebody? And just as quickly as, not really thinking, I just looked at her, I said, no. I said, every now and then they have a really complicated brain surgery and they call me in. And I'm thinking, okay, she's going to get the joke. She looked at me, she went, really? Wow, you don't look like a doctor. And I said, and I now know why you work in the kitchen. And she goes, why? Quit proving me right, girl. All right, off the bullshit subjects. We got that out of the way. It's gone. It's done. See ya. Bye. There it goes. Now let's have some fun.
Okay.
Let's play rock, paper, scissors with them. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You guys lost. Sorry. Do I meant to ask you, do I smell pretty? I used your cranberry, what is it? Cider? Cranberry cider?
Sugared cranberry.
Sugared cranberry cider. I used her soap because I wanted to smell like her. Way to be a doctor. Way to be a
cheater.
But I used her her body soap because I wanted to see how it smelled. She has this stuff in what's called Crazy Color.
Yeah. I
used it last week, and my hair turned plaid. So I guess it's truth in advertising.
Yeah.
Thank God it grew out. Now it's just gray. Actually, I'm one of those guys. I got normal colored hair, but everything else is gray.
I mean, you might not be able to tell on camera, but, the hair is black, but, there's kind of a very thin layer of, gray and white covering the black, so it just looks... Well, it's technically brown because there's no...
And I got that little solar panel for a sex machine thing going on here. Guys...
It must be very broken.
It is. Ask your mom. But I'm thinking about just becoming Jewish due to the fact that I can just put a yarmulke over it and everything looks good. So I think that will have a great way to do it.
Oh, you're going to borrow her curlers too. You would look fabulous.
I used to date a girl whose daughter used to put curlers in my hair and little things in my beard. She was young. She was only like 6 years old.
Yeah,
I didn't care. It was all right.
I don't use curlers. My hair is natural. This mess is natural.
Naturally messy. So, would anybody want to call in and talk to us at all? I gotta get my burner phone.
Oh, you not prepared again?
I'm never prepared for this.
Jesus!
That bold patch is from Headboard Action. I know you meant bald spot. Yeah, I know. I got you. But
Put your shoes knit together.
if anybody wants to call us, oh shoot, I don't remember the phone number now.
The box is over there.
The box is over here.
Yeah. How many times do I have to tell you, get your shit together?
I tried to, but the bag wasn't big enough. It only held 5 pounds. I needed a 10-pounder. All right, if you'd like to call, you put it in on your phone. She's going to put it in the chat room because I can't do it on my phone. There, you got that? If you want to call, give us a call. Tell us what you're going to do for New Year's Eve, what you're not going to do for New Year's Eve.
Tell us a knock-knock joke.
Tell us a joke. And when my wife Linda passed away, I had to go see her the next day. And the guy said to me, I donated her body to science. And he said to me, he goes, is there anything that you'd like to do? Would you like to view the body one last time? I said, sure. So I went there. I was in there for about 20 minutes. I come back out, and the guy looked at me and goes, did you learn everything? Did you come to any conclusions? And I said, yes. You can't tell a dead person a knock-knock joke. But that's just me. I have to find humor in everything. Everything. It has to be funny. I just can't look at life seriously. And I think that's why me and Lisa make such a good pair, because she's a not serious person, but she's a place for everything and everything for a place type of a person. She's got to have an end to the journey, no matter what the journey is. You're the same way.
Yeah.
You're just like your mom.
Can you tell Nina to move? Because I think Diesel's trying to get out, and he can't. Because Nina's in the way.
Yes, Margot. She puts up with me. No, he doesn't.
Oh, I thought he was
He's not trying to get out. No, he's not trying to get out.
I thought
No.
he was. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, she does put up with me, and thank God she does. Oh my God, I just can't see my life without her. I really can't.
Yeah.
Well, I love your mom. Your mom's a very nice woman.
Wow, very nice. That's all she gets?
Yes, no, I love her. I mean, what do you want me to say? Did you put the number in there?
Yes, I did.
Okay, is it under you?
Yes.
The number that's under Miranda Ryder, that's the number if you want to call. Jim is Lisa seeing my dog. No, I'm not a dog to her. I really am not.
I mean, at least you're not like Bobby and not running her into walls.
My late wife Linda's seeing-eye dog was really a bad dog. She walked her into the middle of a busy intersection and stopped. She'd walk her up to strange houses. She would go in circles. She was just a horrible seeing-eye dog. She was supposed to be a police dog. In the leader dog community, they refer to those dogs as throwaway dogs, and what that means is breeders will have a batch of puppies that are going to go into police work or some other field, bomb detection, drug detection, and the dogs will fail their tests, so they can't train them for that. So they'll throw them away to another service. Most likely, it's leader dog or seeing eye dog or any of those places like that, and. The poor dog, her spirit was broken. She just had she was scared of everything. She was afraid of her shadow. She was afraid of the wind. She was afraid of birds. She was afraid of cats. What was that big long one there?
My birthday is January 1st, 2000. So is my twin sister, and my mother is also born on January 1st. So all three of us in the house age alone with the calendar, especially me and my sister.
You were born in 2000, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I thought you were a little bit older than that, Dee Dee. I did. I thought you were a little bit older. I don't know, maybe because you have such good skills at blacksmithing. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read comments here. See, I'm not as entertaining as Pete is. Pete the Patriot is an entertaining guy. And Pete, if you're still out here, I watched your latest video about Ice Cube or Ice Tea or Ice Cubes and Ice Tea. One of something Ice. I know it was some black dude named Ice. So I watched that, and I think it's funny. And I even commented on it that liberals just look for anything to get triggered by these days. That's all they do. That's part of being a liberal now. Is just to see how fast you can be triggered by something.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just need the pink highlighter to wave around. Hang on a minute. No, I'm 31, 11 days and 9 months, 19 years old right away. Iced tea. Okay, I knew it was ice cubes, iced tea, or ice cubes and iced tea or something like that. But hang on, I'm gonna get full 100% on Pete here. I'm gonna get my Pete on as soon as she finds it here. Give me a red one then. I don't care. I can't steal Pete's identity. I'll use a different colored one.
Do you want blue or orange?
Oh, do the orange. That's close enough. Sorry, I don't mean the have the lull there. Be like 8 weeks old in February. Okay, it's not a pink one, but we'll just imagine it is. And I'm going to get triggered. Let me tell you. Okay? Now, I don't understand this. People say Trump's people or supporters are in a cult. No. Pete, you got the pink. I got the orange. But it looks yellow on camera. Look at that. See? Looks yellow on camera. Doesn't it?
I see orange.
No, I think that looks yellow.
I see orange, hands down.
But it makes no difference. I'm just making fun of you, Pete. I absolutely... I dig your show. I
dig it.
Yes. Well, I got the 70s lava lamp. I got the 70s hair. I figure I might as well use the 70s lingo.
Okay.
You know, why not? Yeah. I actually, today, Pete, what had happened was I was going to go live earlier, and I didn't because it was coming up to 2 o'clock here, and I expected you to be on. So I held back. And then all of a sudden I went and I was like, wait a minute, it's 2 o'clock. He's not out there. Then she reminded me that you weren't going to be on for a couple days. You weren't going to do any live ones, but just videos. So that's why I postponed this one. Postponed this one until 3 o'clock because I thought you were going on. And the thing is, it's really simple. Let's face it, Pete. If me and you were on at the same time, I have 0 people watching me. Okay, zero people will watch me because they're all going to be over by you, and that's cool with me because you are far better, more
words.
I don't
Tim.
know. I'm trying to think of a word that I could use. I don't want to sound like a 5th grader and go, "You're good," but you pull them in, Pete. You pull them in. I mean, I don't know.
You
what to
have
say.
a
magnetic
presence.
a magnetic personality that lures people in.
B.
No, you couldn't watch, Pete, because you would be on at the same time I was on. So you couldn't. Trust me, it's not even a match between me and you. It's not even close. People are going to go watch you. I'd shut down just to go watch you, too. The crackheads behind the house would be watching. They watch me now. I think they're out there right now. I'm not really sure. You don't know. In Florida, that's, in Florida?
In Florida?
In Florida, it's not Merry Christmas. It's Merry Methmas.
Merry Christmas.
No, Merry Methmas. You have teeth. Quit acting like you're
No,
like
but
a
the
meth
people,
head.
but the people that have meth don't have teeth.
They don't have teeth down here. You can spot them a mile away. I mean, and whenever they talk to you, it always starts out the same. Hi, how are you? And it always ends with, God bless you. See, and that's why I don't dislike the statement, God bless you. I've learned to be very suspicious of it when it's said to me. And what's the old saying? A drug addict, if a drug addict likes you, it's because you're enabling them. If a drug addict hates you, it's because you're helping them. And that's down here. You get them. I've run into them in the woods when I'm out walking in the woods. We ran into that one guy. We caught the guy. I mean, right there. I didn't see him actually hitting the meth pipe, but I did see smoke come out of his mouth as we rounded the corner.
Why didn't you tell me that at that time?
I thought you saw it.
No,
Oh.
because remember when I was coming around, you were like, you stopped. I was like, what the fuck are you looking at? I don't see anything.
Well, we had 2 big dogs with us. Plus, I had my knife on me.
Oh, that's right, you did have
And remember, what did I tell you prior to getting there? Remember what I said to you?
If anything happens, take the 2 dogs and run.
Yes, run.
Except Diesel's got that arthritis. I don't know.
Well,
if
that's
he
okay.
runs.
Go in the woods and just keep going.
Diesel, what are you doing?
I will take care of. This is my puppy. Can't see him because the camera's on up. This is my old puppy here. Let me show you my old puppy.
No, Diesel.
That's my old dog. He's 10 years old.
He's a Diesel dog.
We got him. One time you posted a video and Jim and you found a pickup truck stuck with.
Whatever happened.
Were you with me
that?
then?
Nope.
No, she wasn't with me, but I did find the pickup truck. What had happened was I even said on the video, I said I heard people.
Give Diesel some.
No. Are you out of your mind? Why would I give my dog meth, you wacko? I'm not gonna give my dog meth. Jeez.
Everyone knows you give a dog speed.
Yeah, or heroin. They don't like meth. It affects their system differently. But I did find a truck stuck in the woods, and it was a bunch of hillbilly boys that had taken their two-wheel drive truck in a four-wheel drive area and got stuck. And as I was walking the dogs back there, I heard them in the woods coming back to the truck, and you know how you can just listen to somebody from a distance and you know if you have a conversation with them, your head's gonna hurt. Yeah, that's what these guys are. Diesel's running low. No, Diesel's gonna be around for a while. I think he's old. He's got cancer, unfortunately. He's got a big lump on his chest. It would really do no good to have him treated because they're just gonna pump him full of drugs, and I don't want him to be full of drugs. He's a good
The bad
dog.
drugs, anyways.
He's a good boy. He's a good dog.
He's a good boy.
He's the bestest boy in the world.
He's
He likes to go nom nom.
a bork bork nom nom.
Yeah, he's a bork bork nom nom. If you're not familiar with that statement, watch a guy named Donut Operator. He refers to the police dogs as bark bark nom noms because they bork bork and then they nom nom on the bad guy. And then my other dog is over there, my Rottweiler, who's viciously eating her ass again. Dogs down in Florida, if they're from up north, yes, Donut's the greatest. If a dog from up north comes down to Florida, wintertime is just pure hell for them. They have skin conditions, they have problems. Diesel's chewed half his fur off his ass. And there's really not much you can do for him. We gave him baths. Yesterday we gave him medicated baths. It's helped a little bit. But he's getting old.
He's gonna be 11 on Groundhog's Day.
Yeah. That's not really his birthday. We just gave it to him. Because when we lived, where they filmed Groundhog's Day, the real town, not Punxsutawney, we lived in Woodstock, Illinois, where that was filmed. We literally lived 5 minutes walking to where a lot of those scenes were filmed. It's like the scene where Bill Murray jumps off that tower. That's the Woodstock Opera House. I was there for that. When he runs his car through that giant groundhog cardboard cutout, I was there for that. I had a friend of mine who was a production assistant on the movie, and he let us in to see a lot of the things. They filmed a lot of movies out there. They filmed Planes, Trains, and Automobiles out there. I got to meet Steve Martin and John Candy. And they were funny because I actually walked behind the ropes of security. There was nobody there, so we just walked up there, and lo and behold, there's John Candy and Steve Martin there, and they talked to us like we were just their friends. You know, they wanted to know what time they rolled the sidewalks up in this podunk little town. You know, and I keep forgetting these guys are from Hollywood, you know. I'm not a name dropper California critic. At least that's what Kanye West tells me.
Diesel, you picked the weirdest
No, I'm not dropping names. I'm just telling you the truth. That's just the way my life has gone. I've been very fortunate. I've met a lot of famous people in my life. Just the right place at the right time.
Just
Nothing more than that.
I want to hear it.
Does anybody remember Mel Tillis, the country singer? I've actually been in his house. My late stepsister, her adopted family, they adopted her and they moved to Nashville, and I went down there to live in Nashville. And her adopted father asked me if I'd like to go over with him to go to Mel's place, and I thought, okay, who the hell's Mel? And this is right around the time that they just got done filming Every Which Way But Loose with Clint Eastwood. And we got there in the house, and he's wearing this jacket that says "Every Which Way But Loose" on the back of it. I'm like, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Florida Jim, did he know? Did who know? What is it?
I have no idea.
I'm lost, so sorry. I got to smoke a joint with him. Who's Peter Dante? It sounds familiar.
Diesel, what are you
I don't know who it is. But anyway, I got to sit in Mel Tillis' house. I met his wife, a couple of his kids, and that was pretty interesting because I really didn't know who he was. Until he kind of said, "I'm a country guy." Oh, okay, great. I don't like country music. He was one heck of a talented singer, but stuttered. Yes, and the stuttering was real. It was honest to God real. Because I kind of kept looking at him funny, like, what is this guy doing? And he made fun of it. He goes, "Yeah, I stutter." And later that my sister's adopted parents told me that how that happened. That he apparently got scared real bad from a kid with a squirt gun, jumped out and squirted him, and something to that
Did
nature.
Mel know you were in his house?
No, that was the best part. He didn't know. It's just like my first girlfriend. She asked me to stop seeing her via the police. They said, "Stop looking in her bathroom window." So I said, "Okay, I guess we're not going to see each other anymore." Because she got better blinds. So, yeah. Hang on a second. I got to get something to drink here.
Gotta start off early.
I'm drinking Game Fuel. Come on. I'm not going to sit here.
They don't know what's in that.
I'm not going to sit here and drink in front of everybody. That's ridiculous. I'm not that kind of guy anymore. I don't do that stuff anymore. In the time that you've known me, have you ever seen me so drunk that I can't stand up? No.
No.
Now, I will have to say you have seen me under the influence of weed.
Yeah, that's like every other night.
No, it's not. It's not like every other night. Uh-oh, deplorable Bobby. He just, weed dealer in Grandma's, what did it say, Grandma's boy?
The weed dealer in Grandma's Boy, or the quarterback in Water Boy.
I don't remember the quarterback, but I do remember, you met Toby Keith and The Rock? Robin Williams. Oh, I would love to have met Robin Williams. And Jeff Gordon and Dale Earnhardt. That's awesome. I wish I could have met them, but I don't know. I've met Hank Williams Jr. That was by accident.
Oh, that guy?
What guy?
That guy.
I don't know who he is.
He's got that
Oh, that's one of Adam Sandler's friends. What's his name again?
Peter Dante.
Peter Dante. Okay, now I know who it is. Yeah. No, that's not Adam Sandler's friend.
He's in a lot of his movies. So, yeah.
Oh, maybe it is.
Yeah.
I like Adam Sandler, but I don't like him enough where I'd go pay to watch his movies. I'll watch him if I can get him on my TV, but I won't go pay to see him.
I don't know. Uncut Gems looks pretty good.
I don't know. Is it?
I hear it's well, that's my kind of thing too. It's about a gem dealer who is I can't remember his name, but he has a gambling debt, has two relationships, and like he was taking money that people were giving him to like launder and gambling with it. So they're after him.
Your father was in Smokey and the Bandit? What part did he play? I love that movie. Yeah, he was good in the 90s, Adam Sandler. But what I really like, I think the best performance Adam Sandler ever gave was that Netflix special where he sang that song about Chris Farley.
I really want to watch that again. I haven't seen that.
That was a great song. And, and Adam Sandler, even though he plays guitar, he's not playing anything really outrageously hard. He's just learned a few tricks. I mean, I could play a lot of his songs. If I watched him, I could play them. I was just sitting there this morning learning LaGrange by ZZ Top, and it's simple as shit. It is so simple. The only part I have a hard time is with the walk down, where you're going back and forth. You're walking down from
One day you're going down, oh dog. O'Doyle. Sorry, I read that and I remembered it.
Somebody said that?
Yeah, it's a line that
It sounds familiar, but I don't
it's
know.
a line in
From
was it Waterboy?
no. Click.
Yes.
Click.
Oh yes.
Click. Father met Jerry Reed, who was in Smoke. Oh, okay. He didn't play a part in it. He met
I
Jerry
thought you
Reed.
meant her father.
Oh, okay. Because Jerry Reed is a good. I love
He
Jerry
grew
Reed.
up with Jim Carrey.
I grew up with Jim Carrey, so the type of humor appeals to me. Oh, really? You know you? So you're from Canada? Eh? Oh, where did you meet him at? You know, I used to like Jim Carrey until he went through that stage with his wife when he refused to pay for his daughter and made him look like a complete. Try to make her look like an. It just, when he was dating that Holly. Oh, what was her name? He's in a movie with her, Holly somebody. The vampire movie that really bombed.
Don't look him in.
Bombed.
I'm
It was
not a
horrible.
Jim Carrey fan.
What was
so.
somebody said something about AC/DC? What was
You know
it?
how many people screw up Malcolm Young's quotes from AC/DC?
Oh yeah. AC/DC, they are the king of simplicity. They know, okay, Malcolm and Angus learned from their brother George. Their brother George had a hit song in the 60s. Oh, I can't remember the name of it, but there's that funny ass video of him singing that song with his band. And the line I always remember is, "Today's a good day, even my old man looks good." And it was so 60s, it's just believable. But then he went to producing them and got into that aspect of it. But yeah, they're great. I love them. Jim Carrey is now. Yes, he is.
After what he went through with his girlfriend, though, he was dating some chick and she committed suicide, and her entire family blamed him.
Carrey?
Yeah.
Who was he dating that killed herself? I don't remember that.
It was a few years back. I don't remember her name, but she killed herself, and her entire family blamed him, saying it was his fault that she killed herself.
Sorry, I had to get my dog to stop chewing on herself.
Saying it was his fault that she killed herself, and
yes, Harley, they're a good band.
And they would never forgive him, and it was all his fault. And how could you live with yourself after she died?
Who was she again? I don't know.
Let me look it up, because I...
Harley Robb, AC/DC, yes, they're a very good band. And again, they're another band that is... they use a lot of simplistic power chords, blues runs. They do a lot of pentatonic shit.
Catherona White.
How'd she kill herself?
Died after an overdose suicide.
Was it a suicide overdose, or did she just accidentally take too many pills trying to feel good? He gave her herpes. What? Jim Carrey gave a girl herpes? The gift that keeps on giving.
Also,
yes, I have watched that Tactical Technician. Yes, that's funny. When he does Brian Johnson.
Ew!
She suffered from depression and had threatened suicide before taking her life in 2015. She overdosed.
Viewed this. Thank you for being here, man. How are you?
She overdosed on a variety of prescription pills.
You smoked a joint with Brian Johnson? You lucky bastard, man. I would love to have done that. So she was depressed?
Depressed and suicidal.
I have depression. I have mild onset depression. And it got worse right after I met her. No,
but there was a bunch of lawsuits brought up against him.
For her death?
Because her mother and her...
Doing good, viewed this. Thank you for being out here. I really do appreciate you being out here.
Could you stop interrupting
I
me?
can't help it.
I'm
Johnny
sorry.
O's vlogging show. Nice that you're here too. Thank you.
Her husband and her mother alleged that Carrie had provided the drugs used to take her own life.
What did she kill herself with? Does it say?
It just says
Xanax
prescription drugs.
Well, if they're
Various
prescription
drugs.
If they're prescription, that means that she got it.
Yeah. And so everyone was saying that extorted him by threatening to go to the media with false allegations he had passed on multiple sexually transmitted diseases to her.
But it was never proven?
It was never proven.
Huh.
And they're saying that one of the STDs he gave her was one of the causes of her mental distress. And so they blamed him for his death. And so he essentially
For her death.
Yeah. he essentially went insane afterwards.
He did?
He did. He's never been the same.
Oh, he's
since
goofy as
then.
shit now. I can't even stand to listen to the guy now. I mean,
He's never been the same since.
Hello, Miss Donna. I'm glad you're out here. Oh my God, this is going so fast. I hated the Cable Guy. I hated that show because I was a cable guy when that movie came out, and everybody expected us to act like him. Oh, although when you were doing cable, at least in the 80s, oh my God, is it easy to get women? Oh my God, they would come to the door in towels and robes and, oh, come on in. Okay. Sure. I had one woman come out one time, and I kid you not, she was in a towel. Oh, I just got out of the shower, but just go ahead and do what you got to do. Well, I came here to stare at you. And so I got behind the TV, and I'm doing my thing, and, like, TV's here every now and then. And she literally walked up to me, and she says, oh, look at here, and she takes her towel off, and I'm like, oh, my God, what are you doing? She was, I had breast cancer. I just got them reconstructed. You like them? Yeah, absolutely. I went out on a couple dates with her, but she turned out to be a wacko. So I said no more. Can't do it.
But yeah, he's
Can't do it.
He's never been the same since.
Yes, he was. I loved him in Fire Marshallville. I can't get my lip to stick up there because it's not dry. I love that character. And then the when he played the Russian woman, had little pigtails sticking out. That was funny too. So he went crazy after this girl died.
Yeah.
That's why he's a nutbag now.
Because
Okay.
he was so
Okay.
they were broken up at the time she died, but he was so in love with her and never got over it that when she died and everybody blamed him, he kind of just fell apart.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just stopped watching Jim Carrey anything after I saw him go completely nuts on camera one time and down and blasted some politician. I think it was the Republicans he downed and said that they were a bunch of losers or something. I can't remember the exact gist of it, but I do remember him saying something, and I thought, I don't want to watch you anymore.
I don't. There are very few actors that I can say I like. There are very few.
I like Liam Neeson.
Pretty
I have a
good.
very special set of skills.
Why do you sound like Jason Statham?
Oh, because I'm going Jason Statham. I don't know, but he's funny too. I like him.
Yeah.
My favorite line of his is when that guy with the basketball.
Mhm.
Next time, I'll deflate all your balls. The knife. And the guy's like, oh, okay, Jason. What did I start? Oh, what did I start? What did he say? What did I start? What?
By bringing up Jim Carrey. I don't
You
know.
didn't start anything. We're just trying to have fun today. It's New Year's Eve. I'm sure a lot of people are off work already, and I figure we just have some fun. Just talk. Just don't do anything. Every now and then I'll bring out the highlighter and reminiscent of Pete. I think he's gone now. So
Oh, one of my favorite movies Jason Statham was in. I actually have a DVD copy of it. It's with him and Robert De Niro. Now, I know what you're gonna say.
I know.
But it's that Killer Elite movie. It's so good.
Nina, get away from that plug.
Nina,
Hey,
Nina.
she's gonna kill our internet if she backs that plug out of the wall. No, I liked that movie Homegrown. No,
Homefront.
Homefront. Sorry.
Homefront's really good.
Nina, hang on a second.
'Cause
The
she
dog
keeps
is. Push it in. Make sure it's in all the way.
It is. She
Okay.
just kept trying to
We'll
get
get her ball and put it over there.
Oh.
If she takes it, she's gonna knock our internet completely out because that plug is really loose. Yes, Homefront with Jason Statham is a good movie. It's a great movie. The only thing I don't like about that movie is the daughter in it.
The daughter is.
The daughter's a little bitch in that movie. I can't stand her.
If I don't remember what her name is, but she got famous off of like Disney shows, and like for whatever reason, people just liked her as like the sassy little girl.
She
and
she reminds me of?
Who?
Dakota Fanning. I hate Dakota Fanning.
I don't like her
cannot
sister
stand,
either.
Yeah, her sister's a little bitch too. Can't stand either one of them Fanning girls. They're just worthless to me. They shouldn't even be in movies. They just are just so ignorant and so a-hole-ish and stuck up, and they just sound snotty when they give interviews. Reeves is going to. Whoops.
Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah, I
He's
like
gonna
him.
have two movies out on the same day in 2020.
I like the guy because he rides the damn subway, doesn't own a car, lives modestly, and gives a lot of money to charity.
Mm-hmm.
Do you watch The View? No. Fuck no. Excuse my language. DM. But come on. One live stream with me without dropping the F-bomb one time.
I've already dropped it like 3 times.
You did? I
Yeah.
didn't even hear it. That's how much I don't even pay attention.
Sorry.
Don't pay attention. I didn't even hear it. So.
But the movie I was talking about, have you seen Killer Elite? It takes place
No.
in like the 70s or 80s, and
What, Sam? Why should I go on The View? I would not want to sit there with those cackling hens. Because I would be tying Whoopi Goldberg's hair in big knots.
it's
And trying
already
to
in
choke
big
her.
knots.
Trying to choke her to death with it. I can't stand her. Megan McCain, I want to slap that fat bitch. Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay.
Whoopi Goldberg is a delusional imbecile. Joy Behar needs to get a fucking skillet against the head. Oh my God, they can they can sit out there and they can run Trump down. They can run
You
down.
would make them cry and destroy them.
They can run Trump down. They can run down the Republican Party. They can do everything. But one guest comes on their show and says one thing.
Wait,
about,
why do you have something against Megan McCain? She sticks up for Trump.
No, she doesn't. No,
the last couple of
no,
times
no,
I've
no.
read in the news, she has.
No, she doesn't. No, not like she should. Her father was a piece of shit too.
Well, yeah, her father was, but
Mr. Fat Chick. What is, Jim? You have a
such a specimen of toxic masculinity.
What?
Before we get too heated, we're gonna switch the subject.
What does that even mean?
It's like Iron Man, hear me roar.
No, that's not me.
My
That's
opinion's
not me.
right.
That's not me. No. I'm animated over certain things. Yes, I'll give you that. But that's just me. That's the way I am about whatever I truly believe in. It's a libtard saying, oh, okay. I was going to say, geez, California Critic.
It's a little rough.
Now, see, California Critic, when you were on with Deplorable Bobby and Dangerous Freedom, I talked to Ron the night before for 3 hours on the phone, and he said that I was going to be on the show with you guys. Never got another word. So, I don't know. I love when... Go ahead.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze. I loved it when Donald Trump Jr. went on The View and completely destroyed them.
It's not hard to destroy them, though.
No.
Their stories and their backbones are as flimsy as a wet paper bag.
I actually really want to read his book that he wrote.
Who? Trump
Donald,
Jr.?
Yeah, Trump Jr., his new book that he wrote.
Did he really write it, or did somebody
That's
else write it?
why.
And he wrote his name on it.
That's why I put parentheses.
Oh, Liberty Smith, how are you, sir? I'm glad to see you're out here. Saw you the other night stomping on the devil's head. That was quite funny. Johnny O off the planet and off the air. It should be called Our View. It is their view, so it is our view. Not our view, but their view. So it would be their view, our view, not our view, our view.
You're so confusing to listen to.
I confuse myself sometimes. I sometimes I don't know if I'm.
to confuse you.
Thank God that pee and poo are two different colors. That way I can tell if I'm coming or going. But not. Yeah. Anyway, I screwed that joke up. Yeah.
But anyways, the movie I was talking about.
You can tell us.
It takes place in like the 80s, and Jason Statham is like.
Jason Statham.
He's like the killer, unseen, unheard. Go make it look like
Oh,
an
is this where
accident.
he takes the guy's identity
No,
in the house?
that's Redemption.
Redemption. Okay.
He's like a killer that
It
makes
should be called No View.
everything looks like an accident.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Robert De
De Niro.
Niro plays his like mentor, and so he gets kidnapped, and so his kidnappers are like, "Hey, if you kill these 3 people and make it look like an accident, I will release your mentor." And so he has to jump back into the game to kill these 3 people that killed his sons
Okay.
to get his mentor back.
Okay.
It's a really good movie.
Still, my favorite movie is with Liam Neeson. Is Taken. I love that movie.
Good.
I love the fight. I mean, I know it's all Hollywood, but his fighting skills in that movie are just so incredible. And I mean, it's completely outlandish in real life.
It
but
would never happen in a million years.
no way could one man take on that many people. Leash. Leash what? The hell are you talking about, Sam? Leash what?
You said a bad word. You said
Somebody-
hell.
Oh no.
Gosh, dilly dang.
Gosh dang it, quantum poopy snoops. Sammy's gonna drive all the way out here from Lutz and slap me.
Yeah,
And then
I
go
don't
right
think
back
that's-
home again.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Oh, it's a remake.
Yeah, it's a remake.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because the original came out in like the 60s?
Yeah, I know. Liam Neeson is anti-gun, which is so silly, but I still kind of like the guy. I bet if I got to sit down and meet him and talk to him, I'd probably not like him. But so I just leave the image in my head of what he is, there you go, tactical. There you go. There you go. No, I'm starting to sing Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. Do
Turn
you want to
away.
build a snowman?
That's two different songs.
I know, but I'm going to that one. Do you want to build a snowman?
Come on, let's go and play.
I don't know the other words, so...
I've never seen you anymore. Come out the door. It's time for you to go away.
I live here, though. As long as your mom says I can, anyway. I live here. See, I don't know. I don't like Disney. I cannot stand Disney anything.
I had
hate
to-
Disneyland, Disney World.
When you're a music student, when Frozen comes out, that's all you hear. So it gets in your head pretty quickly.
What do you mean you're a music student?
It came out while I was in high school. I was in
Okay.
choir and band, so when it came out, everybody had to do an
God, you guys-
arrangement of Frozen.
You guys sang some of the crappiest goddamn music in choir.
Yeah.
The shit was so old that it had mold growing on it.
And if we wanted to do it started to change, not that I didn't like my first choir teacher, but the reason why we did old songs is the first 2 years is because unless you wanted to get,
Go ahead. I'm just showing
Unless
everybody
you-
the phone number in case somebody wants to call in.
unless you wanted to, if you wanted to do popular music, you either had to pay the rights for it or get a composer. And because my first choir teacher didn't know anybody that did that, we couldn't. But my second choir teacher started to look into it because her fiance, now husband, is a composer. So she didn't have to pay.
And when he dies, he'll be a decomposer.
She didn't have to pay if she wanted something composed because he did it for the night. I stick with the best genre
Oh,
of music.
my God.
Oh no, Santa!
No, Sam, please. Oh, God.
I feel like you're just gonna cry a bucket of tears right now.
Country music is what they play when they want you to confess to something, okay? You'll say anything to get that shit to stop.
I mean, I'm pretty well-rounded.
Yeah.
I like all types of music.
I do too, but I'm sorry, Sam. I can't take country. I can't handle rap.
I like you're gonna hate me for this, but I like some of Machine Gun Kelly.
I don't even know any of his stuff. I know nothing about the guy except for he's a big, skinny, ugly twit with a lot of tattoos, and he thinks he's a hard ass.
I like some of his music because it's
Margot.
it's just like it's got like that story, whether it's most likely false, but it just holds a lot of emotion either way. So it's
Well, didn't he get into some big fight with Eminem? Didn't he say something
Yeah.
negative about Eminem's daughter?
he said it.
What's his daughter's name? Skittle?
He said it.
This is my son Snickers.
He said it before the feud, and then Eminem released a diss track, and then
Yes, tactical technician. I do know what happens. You get your car back, your dog comes back, your wife comes back.
Machine Gun Kelly did another diss, and everybody made fun of Machine Gun Kelly because you know how much of a lyricist Eminem is.
Okay, I
He's
don't know
big
that.
with the dictionary and shit. Anyways, the biggest diss,
He's good with the dictionary. I read it through. The zebra did it.
the biggest diss in Machine Gun Kelly's diss to him was, grab some clippers, your fucking beard is weird. That was the biggest diss in the song.
Oh my god. Now, yes, Beatles or Nirvana, yeah. Back when, back in what was it, 90,
Back when I was a boy.
91 to 93, I was hanging around with Club Comics in Chicago. I was doing a little stand-up comedy myself. There would be some really good battles going between them guys, and some of the things that they would say to each other were just phenomenally funny. I mean, just my mentor in comedy was a gentleman by the name of Harry Hickstein, and he always told me that if you want to get somebody, do it intelligently. Hit them with a put down where they have to think about it for a half an hour. So when you're out the door going away for 20 minutes, they go, "Hey," as it was later referred to as a joke grenade. You pull the pin, you throw it, you run away. 20 minutes later, they get it. He was really good at that stuff. I mean, just phenomenal at that stuff. And yes, Tactical Technician. I like heavy metal too. There's a lot of bands that I like.
I don't like heavy metal.
I don't like the stuff, and I don't know I think it's heavy metal, but
It's screamo.
and the only thing that let me just, this is how it sounds. They go, I will choose. What the fuck is that?
That's heavy metal / screamo.
Screamo?
Yeah, there is a type of music, a genre of heavy metal that is just screamo, where they just essentially scream.
Death metal?
There's death metal.
It should be put to death. No, I was not a juggalo? Is that what this says?
Jim was a juggalo.
No, I'm not into ICP. No, I'm not into them guys. Those guys are, they whack, yo.
Crack is back.
And so is ICP. Those guys are such idiots.
For a minute there, instead of ICP, I thought you said PCP, and I was really confused.
That's what I got in my drink here. Whoa.
He's gonna start thinking he's Superman in a minute.
Me and Linda Carter are going to fly away into the heavens. Make a video, Jim, of you doing a parody of metal. No. For one, all I have is an acoustic guitar, which is right over there. I do not have an electric guitar. I've actually thinned my guitar herd down. At one point, I did have 5, and then I got rid of them.
Jim is well-rounded and a wealth of musical knowledge.
I like to think I am. I'm pretty hard to stump on music. I really am. But I'll tell you right now, if it's from the 2000s, forget it, because there's no such thing as good music in the 2000s. There just isn't. There just isn't.
I don't know. Linkin Park was pretty good.
Okay, Linkin Park, yeah, but then I'm feeling bad. I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, you ruined it for everybody
else. What about
else.
Chris Cornell?
Chris Cornell was an artist. I'm talking about the people like Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande, big asshole.
Big asshole?
Grande asshole.
Oh, I was like, who the fuck is
Fleetwood Mac, Lindsey Buckingham, phenomenal.
There's classic metal, heavy metal, hard metal, hardcore metal, metalcore, doom metal, death metal, power metal, hair metal.
Okay, hair metal's from the 80s. I know that stuff. But that today would probably be classified as just rock and roll. But yeah, that's the stuff I like.
Don't forget Nickelback.
I'd like to forget Nickelback because I cannot stand Chad.
I don't like Chad, but I like some Nickelback.
Ramones, there you go. Blitzkrieg Bop, yeah.
One of my favorite songs Chris Cornell did.
Yes, Rob. Chris Cornell could freaking sing.
Was I forget which 007 movie it was for, but he did the theme song for one of the movies.
Wasn't it a remake?
He covered the song.
Right, okay,
he did the intro song for the movie, and it's phenomenal.
That man was so troubled and so talented. Why is it the really talented ones are so messed up?
And I feel, was it Chris Cornell died and then Chester Bennington killed himself because of Chris Cornell? Or
it was the other way around. It happened. I forget which one it was. Yeah. What? Okay, when it comes to killing yourself, let's say you're going to do it. You'd think there's better ways of doing it.
We're not going to talk about Taylor's shit.
Brian, I swear to God, I'm going to come through this phone and slap the shit out of you for even bringing that goddamn bitch's name up. Taylor Swift is not talented. Taylor Swift is so full of Taylor Swift that she makes me sick. I can't stand her. I can't even stand to look at her. She's just, I just want to, eat a cheeseburger, you bitch, or I'm going to break you in two. I can't stand her. Untalented. Untalented. She's about as talented as...
Hey, Jim, shake it off. And the haters gonna hate.
I'm going to beat your ass, I swear to God.
I'm sorry, I'm done.
I can't stand anybody who just dates people just so she can get pissed off at them to write music about them. Ariana Grande asshole's the same way.
Grande, yeah.
Yeah, Grande is big in Spanish.
Yeah. Yes, I know.
I know. So do I. That's why I said that. Oh my God. No. I am from the old school of music. I think music is when somebody sits down, plays the instrument, writes the lyrics, and composes it. That's a musician. Great artist, Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys, the Bee Gees, Barry Gibb, phenomenal, talented man. So is Brian Wilson. That man, they hear it in their head, and they can put what they hear up here down on paper so everybody else can do it. Prince,
I don't like Prince.
Another phenomenal musician and artist, just unbelievably talented.
I think it's the voice. I can't listen to him. I don't like his voice sound, the way it sounds.
Well, he's a little guy.
I know, but it's just like that's.
He's not a little guy anymore, but
he's
killed him. He killed himself by accident. Yes, there is my God right there, Eric Clapton.
That is my God.
There's
my guy.
I love Eric Clapton. And a really cool story about Eric Clapton. There's a friend of his called Buddy Guy. I don't know if anybody knows Buddy Guy.
If you don't know Buddy Guy, you're just going on.
Buddy Guy has a club in Chicago called Buddy Guy's Place. I was in Chicago one night visiting some friends in Uptown, and they said, let's go to Buddy Guy's. So, all right, let's go. We got in there. A couple bands are on stage. They did a few numbers. They got done. The place got quiet. There's maybe 30 people in the place. And the MC gets on stage, and he says, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special treat for you. Buddy Guy himself is here. It's like, oh, cool. Get to see Buddy. So he comes out. He's joking with the crowd. He plays one or two songs. And he says, and I got a treat for you guys. I got a boy here from England that you might know, but I'm not sure if you do. He says, come on out here, Eric. And goddamn, if Eric Clapton didn't walk out on Buddy Guy's stage, he did two songs and he was gone. And they didn't lock the doors, but they wouldn't let nobody else in. The people that were in there were the only ones. We got to see it. And this is before cell phones, so you couldn't record it. But I mean, I was three tables away from center stage, and I got to see Eric Clapton. I was like, damn, this is awesome. Just like I got to see Stevie Ray Vaughan the night he died. The last concert at Alpine Valley. I actually had a friend who worked backstage, who got us backstage. We were in where all the artists were at. We saw Buddy Guy, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and I think Dr. John was there that night as a supporting player. And Stevie Ray Vaughan literally walked right by us and kind of looked at us and goes, hi, boys, how's it going? We're like, pretty good, man. How are you? And all right. And we saw the helicopter come down, and somebody came out and said, Stevie, the helicopter's ready. They jumped in, and we saw the helicopter go off. I went home that night, got up the next morning, and my friend called me up, and he goes, man, he says, you're not going to believe this. Stevie Ray Vaughan's dead. I was like, what? And B.B. King, yes, B.B. King. I saw B.B. King at the Holiday Star Theater. Now,
here you go dropping names again.
No, I saw him. I didn't meet him. I saw him, though. But Holiday Star Theater is in Indiana. It's in Gary, Indiana. Okay, Gary, Indiana is prominently black. I went with my old girlfriend. We stayed at the Holiday Star Theater overnight at the hotel. We went to that concert, and it was like the Pimp Ho convention of the century. I mean, you saw some gaudy-ass clothes, black guys wearing all Traveling Wilburys is another damn good band. Too bad they're down 3 members now. George, Roy, and Tom. They're all gone, but Jeff Lynne is still there, and who's the other guy? Jeff Lynne, Tom Petty, Roy Orbison, George Harrison. There's another guy. Who is it? Or is it just the 4? I can't remember. But that's the problem when you get to be our age. my age, I should say, people, Bob Dylan, that's right, it's Bob Dylan. And they all start to die off. And when they die off, then we get replaced with these idiots like Justin Bieber, who are non-talented. They don't do anything for music but steal from other people. They don't put together anything on their own original. Excuse me. Woo!
Taylor Swift. They know. Okay, don't give this man a poor heart attack from the stress of Taylor Swift's name.
Next person who says Taylor Swift, I swear to God, I'm going to hound your channel with bullshit. Non-stop. 24 hours. I'm going to do something. I'll go completely bananas. Don't say Taylor Swift. Untalented. I don't like untalented bitches. Biebs is Canadian. Yeah, I know he is. And that's where he should stay.
He should have gone back to Canada.
Yeah, Katie, oh.
Don't give this man a poor heart attack, people.
I'm talking musical artists, okay? I'm talking people, and yes, Hendrix did read music. That's a myth. He studied for a short while, and then he was taught by Jerry Garcia and the guy from the Byrds. What's his damn name? Jim is his first name.
That's specific.
No, he went and did his own.
Seriously?
Why do you people keep bringing up these untalented a-holes? Alan Jackson. I actually got to meet Alan Jackson. My ex-brother-in-law has a bluegrass band in Tennessee, and he went over there one day and he said, I'm going to go to my friend Alan's house, and I went with him, and it was Alan Jackson. And I was like, wow, I know you. He's like, I hope you do.
I know you.
Well, I don't know country guys. And this is weird. This is from a guy who spent, oh my God, numerous occasions at the Grand Ole Opry. I was backstage at the Grand Ole Opry. California Critic, I'm going to slap the shit out of you.
I was backstage at the Grand Ole Opry.
You need to stop with the untalented people, okay? It's not going to work. Now you're turning me into Pete the Patriot here.
I was backstage.
I can't do Pete. Pete's
He's a
one of a
character.
kind. He's an original. That's why I like the guy, because he's original. He's talented. Paul McCartney's talented. Now you people are just goading me. I swear to God. Now you're just goading me. I'm not going to pay attention. I'm not even going to read the comments. I'm just not even.
You want to know who I like?
I'm not even look.
Oh, that's a little mean.
No, this is mean. Honestly, if anybody ever watches my lives and they know my life, do you honestly expect me not to get through one without using a cuss word or at least once? No.
You're being triggered, Jim.
I'm being triggered like a 9mm, buddy. Let me tell you. I like people who can get Ricky Martin. No, Ricky Martin. No. Now you guys are just being ridiculous. You're just being ridiculous. Although I do like Mark Wahlberg. I like Mark Wahlberg. He's a good actor. He started out as a rap guy. He started out as Mocky Mock in the Fresh Bunch. Yo.
It's I saw this movie. I don't know if it's on Hulu. It's one of his newer movies he did.
Okay,
it's
thank
called,
you, Tactical.
It's called Blended Family.
Yes.
It's really good. Like when you look at it, you don't think it's gonna be good, but when you start.
Vanilla Ice. Okay. When he first came out, complete jerk.
Oh yeah.
Okay, complete jerk. Linda, that joke's been used. Vanilla Ice now lives in Florida. He lives in Palm Beach, and he rehabs houses. He has his own TV show. The man is a business genius.
He's talented.
Talented with doing houses. Talented with the design. I love the guy. I really do. I like Rob Van Winkle. That's his real name. Rob Van Winkle.
It gets me every time.
Yep. But when he was Vanilla Ice, like he even said, he was just a player and somebody else was doing all the moves for him. He just had... Yeah, a true musician is someone who writes and plays several instruments. I don't play several instruments.
I play several instruments.
Yeah, I do. I play guitar and I play harmonica. I can do a little bit on drums. And that's about it for me.
I play several instruments.
Yeah, what do you play?
I play, though I don't have my drum set anymore, so I have no access to it. I play the drums. I know how to caress the ivory keys.
Caress?
Caress the ivory keys.
Caress? What do you... Are those ivory keys getting off on you caressing them? Unbelievable.
Um, and
George Harrison is good. Yes.
because I was a percussionist, I know how to play a lot of the smaller instruments, so xylophone, bells, timpani.
Who's Tiffany?
Not timpani.
You know how to play Tiffany?
Yeah.
Really?
I know how to milk someone. Believe me. No, I'm kidding. There's a joke.
Do you really want me knowing these things about you?
That was a joke.
What are you doing at college? What's my take on Eurythmics? Dave and Dave, what's his last name? Dave Stewart and Annie Lennox, very talented people. Very talented.
As to what I do in college, I sit in my room, do my homework, go get food, and then sit and watch Netflix.
Why do I have a hard time believing that?
Then sir, ask Sam. That is what I do.
So he's in your room with you?
No.
Sam, what the hell are you doing in her room? Oh, I ever catch you in her room, buddy, I'm going to have some problem with you.
No. I've told him on Wednesday nights during the meetings. That's all I do.
Oh, okay. All right. I like some stuff there. I thought you meant CC, like CCR, but no, yeah. That's another. Elton John is a very talented man. Very talented. Has a lot of good stuff. Reginald is great. I like him. CCR. Now he's just messing with me. Now you're just messing with me. Stop it. Stop doing it. I don't know if they're from Oklahoma, to tell you the truth, Johnny. CCR. I think they're from Louisiana. I don't know why I want to say that. John Fogerty. Just ask where John Fogerty's from.
Thank you.
John Fogerty and his brother are in that band. You know, George Michael was actually a very talented man. The guy can sing.
Oh, no. He's from
Berkeley?
California.
Oh, Berkeley. Okay.
Berkeley.
Robert De Niro. What the hell's that got to do with it?
I like Foo Fighters.
Yes.
I'm a Foo Fighters fan.
Oh, Billy Joel. Yes.
Yes.
My favorite song of Billy Joel's is oh God, what's the title of it now? She's Always a Woman to Me. I love that song. Scenes from an Italian Restaurant off the Stranger album. Very good song. What else I like? Only the Good Die Young. From Glass Houses. Oh, and that man can play piano, but he sure cannot drive a car because he's always cracking up a car, DUI. And oh God, the man's got more ex-wives than he has pairs of underwear. So.
Phil Collins. Yes. Unbelievable.
Yes. I'm still listening to I missed it.
Jim and Miranda, I'm still listening to Just Make a Red Velvet Cake, but finally ready to put it. I fucking love Red Velvet Cake.
What does that mean?
He's making a Red Velvet Cake.
Who is it?
CLC in Florida.
She. You said he.
No, I said CLC in Florida.
You said he's making red. So who? You said
sorry.
CLC. It's a woman. She is a woman. Show her respect that she needs because
You
she's
show
a nice.
her the respect.
I do. I show her respect all the time. Do I not, CLC? What is your first name so I can call you CLC? I have a feeling that's your initials. It's something L something.
Red Velvet Cake is amazing.
Red Velvet Cake is awesome.
So good.
It's very good.
I'll
I
give
love
you.
it.
Ugh.
I would commit murder for Red Velvet Cake. So anyone want to give me? I can kill the first person next to me.
I mean, I'd kill for macaroni and cheese. So.
Oh God, you got some low standards.
You come towards my macaroni
Crystal.
and cheese. I'll be.
Crystal. That's a great name. I like that. I can see right through that name. Arlo Guthrie was a very talented individual. So was his son. Or, no, his dad. Wait. I'm getting them mixed up now. Was Arlo the father of the other Guthrie? Or was it the other way around? Yeah. What kind of frosting do you like? Surprise me. I don't care.
Cream cheese.
You know, Don McLean. Yes, Alice's Restaurant's a good song. Don McLean, I don't really like the guy. I think he just wrote too much on one song. And American Pie is not that great of a song.
No.
It's really not. I mean, it tells a great story, but it's not that nothing hidden about it. That's a good way to say it. Crystal, fits me fine. Nothing hidden about me. You know, I just was talking about the other day. Miranda got me an Alexa. Oh shit! I turned her on. Alexa off.
Stop
Alexa
turning.
stop. Stop. Alexa.
Just stop talking to her and she will stop.
She's stopping.
You keep
But,
triggering her by saying
I had mentioned somebody on there that I had gotten one of the Echo Dots for Christmas. And he told me, I don't allow those in my house. Well, you know what? I have found out our cell phones listen to us more than that thing does.
I mean, if you already...
Since Lisa was diagnosed with diabetes, we have been inundated with ads on our phone for diabetic equipment. And we have never looked anything up. So we're getting it all the time on our phones. That just everything about.
Well, I mean, if you already have one device listening in on
exactly.
you, why not bring another one?
Exactly.
Besides, if you have nothing to hide, why should you be worried about it listening in on you?
It's not like I'm gonna be sitting here talking about assassinating the president, making bombs, and all that.
Wait, hold on.
Now, of course.
Alexa, delete what I just said.
First, you'll need to turn on the deletion by voice setting. It's in the Alexa app under privacy.
So, just because he said...
Alexa, delete the last conversation.
You have to turn it on through the settings.
Sorry,
in the
I'm
app.
not sure.
Oh, I thought because she knew who I was.
No, you have to
There's
delete.
somebody stopping in front of the house.
You have to go...
The CIA works fast. I just said something and now they're out there already.
You have to go through the settings on the app. But that's why I got you that one, because it's one of the few ones where... God forbid you say something you shouldn't, you can go blah blah blah.
But they're still gonna hear it.
I know.
They're still gonna
yeah.
get it. What is it? The NES? Is it NES or this? Who is it that listens to everybody? There's a department.
NSA.
NSA. That's it.
It was like NES.
NES
was
is a game unit.
system.
Yeah. Oh, the police. There you go. Stuart Copeland. Unbelievably good, talented guy. Talented drummer. Sting. Kind of an arrogant bastard, but a good singer and a good songwriter. He used to be a school teacher. City of New Orleans is a great song. I love that song too. Tells a great story. I grew up, I was born in 61, so I came up in the 60s listening to the protest music. My parents weren't hippies or anything like that. My father was a country boy with short hair and hated everything about the 60s because the goddamn hippies are taking over. And then he has a son who looks like me.
See, I'm one of those few people in my generation where I like stuff back even earlier than the 60s, like 40s and 50s. I like that.
I'm not really hip on the 50s. There's a few songs I like from the 50s, but I wouldn't go out of my way to see.
Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra.
Hey, was a boy, Dean Martin. You know, he played a drunk, but he was never drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that amazing? What is the value of pi? All right, Alexa, what is the value of pi?
3.141592665.
The value of pi is 3.1415926535897932384.
She's gonna keep going.
All right. I've gotten you this far. I'll let you take it from this point.
Does anybody else have one of these machines? Either the big ones or the little Echo Dots?
It's the rat pack.
What is something you can do that are interesting with them? I've tried everything that I can look up online. What can you do? What's really interesting about these units that I can do? Okay, you don't have one? Okay. All right. I just thought maybe somebody might have one. Do you do anything interesting with yours, Linda?
It's Wonder Woman, get it right.
Wonder Woman. Do you do anything interesting with yours? I just was curious. I like it. I really do. I think it's a phenomenal little device.
You're welcome, Miranda.
Okay, let me ask her. Hang on. Alexa, do you work for the NSA?
No, I work for Amazon.
Nope, she just said no. You got somewhere to go, Sam, or you got to take a pee and you don't want to leave? We'll wait. If you got to go take a pee, go ahead. We'll wait.
I'm not gonna.
Shh, we're waiting for Sam to go take a pee.
I'm not gonna wait for him to take a pee.
No, I am, because he obviously got something to do, because he's reminding me of the time.
We also, because Mom's gonna be home soon.
I know. That's fine.
Just letting you know.
She wouldn't care if she came in the door when we were doing this. She doesn't care.
Take the phone.
What did somebody ask it to divide 0 by 0? Is that what they said?
It's impossible.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Ask it to divide 0,
0 by 0.
All right, let's see what she says. Alexa, divide 0 by 0.
0 divided by 0 is undefined.
That was a
Because
boring answer.
Because math nerd, you take 0, you can't. It turns into nothing. 0, 0 cancels each other out. It's
Oh,
undefined
wow, man, you
equals
just
0.
blew my
You
mind,
can't
girl.
take nothing from nothing.
It sounded like Otto. Oh, wow, you just blew my mind, huh? Right, Bart, dude.
I was gonna give you a high five.
No,
but then
you know I
remembered-
don't like to
That's
do
why.
that.
That's why I was like.
Hello, Jim and Miranda and everyone. Hope your lovely wife is doing better. She is. Thank you, Darlene. She is doing much better. Just a little bit.
Thank you,
little.
Mom. Did you take out the sausage?
Yes.
Okay,
I took it out before I asked her.
I didn't see you take it out, so I just wanted to be sure.
Same thing as I did on our wedding night. You want to see the sausage?
Wasn't a very big sausage.
No, it was a cocktail weenie. So yeah, it was a
That's
fast
being
meal.
generous.
It was a fast meal, so it was over before it started. Me and her mother lived together for what, 4 years? 4 years before we got married. We had dogs together, but we couldn't commit to each other with marriage because that's too much.
Wait, you had dogs together?
Yeah, well, I had dogs.
Well, no, because you guys got Diesel together, so you had dogs
We had
together.
dogs. Ask her if she hates cereal. Oh, I never tried that one. Alexa, do you hate Siri? She didn't say anything. Try it again. Alexa, do you hate Siri?
I'm partial to all AIs.
Okay. I don't. You guys can hear her, can't you? Alexa, volume 7. Yeah, she didn't say anything much. They have a cool little feature on it. You can talk to these social bots, they're called, but they're not really smart. They have a tendency to.
There's the
Say-
one that's obsessed with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah. It asks if you want to talk about movies. You say sure, and it says, "Did you know Leo DiCaprio is my favorite?" And you go, "Okay, great. Can we talk about Clint Eastwood?" Sure. What about Leo DiCaprio? Or what?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo.
I love his movie Shutter Island, though.
Shutter Island?
Yeah.
No, The Beach. That's a good movie. Oh, has anybody ever seen the movie The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio? Ask her if she likes her job. Okay. Alexa, do you like your job?
I like my job a lot.
Okay.
Okay, now that we're on the topic of movies, your favorite movie of all time. Go.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
All time.
all time. If I could go see it anytime, I'd run
Yeah.
out there to see it. Animal House with John Belushi.
That's a good choice.
Animal House is a great movie. A lot of good people in that movie. What did he say? Say what?
Say to her, surely you can't be serious.
An airplane reference? All right. Alexa, surely you can't be serious.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
That's funny.
I love Dead Poet Society.
I've never seen it.
It's so,
Never
you
seen
have to watch it at least once. It's phenomenal.
We're buffering Liberty Smith? No, that's you. You got
Goodfellas
Goodfellas.
is really good too.
no Liberty Smith. I've heard that when you're on live shows that your service buffers terribly. So it's on your end, my friend.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape was Leo's best performance. He didn't
Yeah.
have to act.
He didn't have to actually he played a retard. I'm sorry, a mentally challenged individual. Oh my God! Anybody who's a liberal watching me right now is just their heads going. Ah! He said retard.
Or what's the other?
I don't know.
Keep talking and I'll think of it.
Keep talking. I can do that. That's what I'm really good at doing. I can just keep on talking all the time. But I love Animal House. I remember when Animal House first came out. It was such a great movie. It was you've never seen anything like that in movies before.
That's what I got. Blues Brothers. I can
Oh,
see
God,
that
yes,
so many
yes.
times and just
Good Will Hunting. You know what? I've seen it. It's good.
It's
And
Good Will Hunting is it targets
Caddyshack. There you go. The original, not the two. Not two.
it
Grab Torin.
Gran Torino.
Gran Torino. Is that what you meant to say? Gran Torino. That's a good movie, though. That was a great movie. I love that movie.
Ooh, speaking of Clint Eastwood, we saw Richard Jewell. in
Yeah, we
theaters.
did. We went seeing Richard. We went to the theater for that.
Yeah, we
We
went.
saw
to-
Richard Jewell at the AMC theaters in Dunedin.
I thought it was Not
I thought it was near
Dunedin. I
Dunedin.
thought it was where Katie lives. I forget what.
Oldsmar?
Yeah, I thought it was in Oldsmar.
Close enough, the same thing. And Sam, no, Star Wars has never been a thing for me. You must be back from the bathroom now. Glad to have you back.
I've never.
Make sure to shake it twice.
I've never seen a full Star Wars
Unless you
movie.
get a little stain in your underwear, you look really bad.
I've never seen a full Star Wars movie.
The Man with No Name. I don't know that one.
Wild Hogs.
Wild Hogs with John Travolta
Uh,
and the
it's
Black
got
Dude.
Tim Allen, John Travolta, William H. Macy, and
Saving
Martin
Private
Lawrence.
Ryan. Good movie.
Uh,
Good
I'm
movie.
scarred. I'm scarred from that.
Why?
Because the first time I saw that, Aaron let me watch it at the age of 7.
Oh, well, that's ridiculous.
I'm scarred. I could never watch it again.
If you're wondering who Erin is, that's her sperm donor. I'm out of here. Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Thank you. Who was it that said that?
California Critic.
California Critic. Thank you, sir. Thank you so
Gran
much.
Torino, yes.
Gran Torino. I appreciate you being out here. I know we're just having fun. You were triggering me. It was fun. It makes for good fodder.
Good, bad, and the ugly.
The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. That was a good movie. I can't whistle right now. My lips are dry. All right. Well, we probably should end this. We've been going for quite some time.
Sorry.
And I'm really happy. I thank that everybody that came out here. I really do, really do appreciate it. I tried to put out 2 videos this morning, but for some reason I got no sound when I'm recording. No idea why.
Sorry, I had to stretch my back out.
Okay, that's great. Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah, why not?
That's exactly what everybody's wondering. Going, oh my God, what is she doing
Do you
back
want to
there?
fucking be rude?
What is she doing back there? Oh my God. Oh my God, you hear the way he lets her talk? Yeah, you know what? She hears worse in school, so. We love you, sensitive bigot. Thank you. Everybody loves a sensitive bigot. You know, we all have to be our little genres and do what we do in life. Jim, I see what?
Miranda's wearing your favorite shirt.
Yeah, Capella's sporting goods shorts.
My
store shirt.
Thanksgiving shirt, get it right.
Thanksgiving shirt, yeah. Stupid shirts. It has something to do with the college she goes to. If anybody's wondering what we're talking about, Sam is the guy that goes to school with her. They're in the same year. You're both sophomores, right?
Both sophomores.
Both sophomores, both studying psychology. They're both going to be very successful in life.
Oh.
They're going to open up their own private detective agency when they get out of school. It's going to be called Sam I Am and Miranda the Man. I don't know. I just made that up. What did he say about good bandwidth? Is that Liberty Smith?
I'm good right now. When I run out of high-speed bandwidth is when it's bad. Right now I have high speed.
Oh, okay. I don't know where you're at, Liberty Smith, but I know I've seen a couple live shows where you've been on with people and you break up really, really bad. You freeze. It's like, hey, how you doing?
I still really want to open a business that I run.
No, they're not. No.
No.
I would hope that my daughter would do better. I'm just kidding, Sam. I'm just kidding. You're a good guy. I really do like you, Sam. You're awesome.
I still want to open a business called Before and After, okay?
Before and after?
Okay.
Okay. Is it about developing film?
No.
Okay.
Before is like private investigator, okay? So you run a private investigator business.
Okay.
And the after is if that fails and the person dies, the forensic specialist comes in. Before and after.
Covering your bases.
Yeah. Come
That's
on.
Good idea. Good idea.
Yeah.
You're thinking. At least you're thinking. I was just kidding you, Sam. I'm just kidding you. You know I am. That's what I do. All right, we're out of here.
Yes.
We have got to go. Thank everybody who had been out here, who stuck with us for a majority of the time. We managed to keep at the bottom, I think we hit 11, and at the top, I think we hit 15.
Yeah.
And I got 15 thumbs up. So if you're leaving, as we're leaving, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. There's a 16. Thank you. I don't remember what my record is. 17. Thank you. Oh my God. I don't know what my record is
You
for.
make a grown man tear up at the amount of
Thank
thumbs up.
Thank you. Oh my God. I'd like to thank the Academy. 18. Look at
Oh
this.
my
Oh my
God.
God. If I could hit 20, that would
Wait,
be
I got
awesome.
this.
That would be awesome. You got what? You gonna do it? 19.
I was 19.
Oh, all right. That's awesome. 20. Thank you, Liberty Smith. Thank you, Sam Neal. Thank you, CLC. Thank you, CC, California Critic, Tactical Technician. Who else am I forgetting here?
Harley Rob.
Harley Rob, the Patriot Man.
Margot.
Margot Dahlgren. How can I forget Margot? Come on.
Dumpster Diving
I
Dad.
went back down to 19. Dumpster Diving Dad. Thank you so much. Who else are we forgetting?
BD.
Brian, B-Dub from BD's Place and Adventures. We're dropping now because we're leaving, or we're just boring the shit out of them. I don't know what it is. One of the two.
We've got a lot of
Sam. I said
Wonder
Sam.
Woman.
Wonder Woman. Linda Carter.
We've gotten everybody.
I think we've gotten everybody. If I forgot your name, I apologize. Have a happy New Year. Be safe tonight. If you're gonna drink and drive, don't.
If you're gonna drink and drive,
Don't do it because it's not worth it. It's a $10,000 ticket. If you get caught, that's just the bottom starting range. You don't need it. It's bullshit. Take a cab. Call me. I'll come pick you up. Because I'm not going to drink tonight.
Goodbye, old year.
Goodbye what?
Goodbye, old year.
Goodbye,
Hey.
old year. Yes.
Next year we'll finally have 20/20 vision.
Yes, you will. We all will. And I'm out of here. Again, it's been a great hour and 45 minutes. I had a great time out here. Thank you all for putting up with us. Thank you all for making me laugh. I hope I made you laugh. I hope I made you laugh at least some of my videos throughout the past year. We will see you in 2020. And with that, I bid you farewell and a good evening. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you later.